The community sector is the heart of how Australia delivers social services. Community organisations deliver important practical services to the poorest and most vulnerable in our community. But these services are under attack by this government. They've been since the horror budget of 2014. Funding has been cut to the tune of $1 billion, according to ACOS. Grant processes have become chaotic. Delays are common. Certainty has disappeared. Some organisations have missed out on growth funding that would allow them to meet increasing demand. Some have received only short-term transitional funding. Others have lost funding altogether. These are organisations that are well established and have been providing services to our community for decades. I want to talk today about organisations in my electorate who are under a cloud because of the cuts by this cruel and heartless government. The first is Swansea Community Cottage. Swansea Community Cottage has been helping people in Lake Macquarie and Newcastle with emergency financial relief for 30 years. Last year, the cottage was advised by the Department of Social Services that its funding for the next 5 years had not been successful. Perplexed and desperate, the cottage asked the department to reconsider, and it was successful in gaining funding for one more year, just one more year. But that funding is only transitional. It offers no security for the future. There are no services on the eastern side of Lake Macquarie that do what Swansea Cottage does. If it is lost, people in need of emergency financial relief will have to travel up to an hour for help, further stretching their strained budgets and their capacity to cope. Swansea Community Cottage helps people who are in financial crisis from right across Lake Macquarie and Newcastle. People are referred to them by Centrelink, by neighbourhood groups, schools, doctors, community groups and charities. My office refers people to them. The cottage helps 500 people a year, 300 women, 200 men. Most people visit the cottage 4 times. 1 in 5 identify as Indigenous, 1 in 6 have a disability, 1 in 25 are under 19. They are low-income earners, single parents, people with a disability, Indigenous people, young people, vulnerable people. Importantly, people can just drop into the cottage and don't need to make an appointment. They can get clothing, bedding and household items through the Free Cycle program and food from Second Bite and OzHarvest. The cottage also refers people to housing services, playgroups, vacation care, out-of-school care and supports groups such as AA. It helps with TAFE, Centrelink and Work for the Dole. All this help improves people's financial resilience, health and well-being. It helps families function and reduces social isolation. Many Indigenous families seek help when there is a death in their extended family, to travel long distances to attend a funeral or host large numbers of their family. This is critical to their social structure. This service is vital in so many ways. A second group in my electorate with a question mark over its future is the Charlestown Caring Group. This group has been caring for mostly older members of our community for 50 years. For just over 30, they have received federal government funding under the Commonwealth Home Support Service to help older Australians live well at home, with services such as shopping and transport to medical appointments, activities and bus trips. They help 120 older Australians every year under the Commonwealth Home Support Scheme. And although they aren't funded for it, they help another 15 NDIS clients and 40 private clients whose services such as house cleaning and lawn mowing are not subsidised. The Charlestown Caring Group have not lost their ongoing funding, let me be clear about that, but they've missed out on their growth funding they were hoping for to allow them to meet increased demand, a demand that will increase as our electorate, our region, like many in Australia, gets older. Growth funding has gone to other groups in the area but not the Charlestown Caring Group. This group is concerned. This is because they are a small organisation, one of a few small providers left, as many have been forced to fold or merge. They want equality and fairness in growth funding, the chance to ensure each organisation, which fundraises $6,000 a year and relies on 58 volunteers to support its handful of paid staff, continue to provide the caring service our community has come to rely on. This government does not take community sector seriously. There have been 4 ministers in 5 years and cuts of $1 billion. And we've seen the centralisation of grants to large national organisations that do provide good services, but don't provide the location-based services that are so vital. A few years ago, we had an extreme low-pressure system devastate my region, and it was small community centres that provided the relief, such as the Swansea Community Cottage. The community sector, groups like Swansea Community Cottage and Charlestown Caring Group deserve so much better. The people of Shortland deserve so much better from this out-of-touch federal government.